All right, check this out. Um, the Bill Cosby verdict and the response from people in the black community is a prime example of what is wrong with black America today. And what I mean by that is that when Bill Cosby, when he was talking about challenging black men to step up, pull their pants up, comb their hair, go out and get a job, a lot of people called him coon, they called him Uncle Tom, they called him all types of names, said he was a sellout, all of this type of stuff. Didn't want to have anything to do with Bill Cosby. Now that Bill Cosby is going to jail and he's been convicted of sexual misconduct or rape, and not to mention he did this by use of drugs, all of a sudden everyone wants to talk about him being this type of he's now a product of white supremacy and all of this type of crazy stuff. And it seems like that black people, we only want to support someone when they're doing something ignorant, when they're using drugs, being immoral, and not taking care of their family, and going to jail. It just seems like that's just the thing. If someone is going to jail, it's like, we're all the way supportive of that person. Not to mention that sources have been saying that this man has been accused of this many times before, going back decades. And he admitted it himself in a deposition, saying that he did have sexual relations, especially with the main lady. I can't remember her name, but he said that he had sexual relations with her, and yeah, he did give her those drugs. And he said that everything was consensual, and none of us were there, so I can't say whether or not it was or wasn't consensual. But people look past that. They look past the fact that he actually had sexual relations with another woman, took illegal drugs, and he was married to his wife at the time, okay? So he's married to his wife and he's doing all of these things, and people want to look past that, and they want to support him because he's going to jail over something that he admitted to doing. And this is why us as the community, we can't, it just seems like that's why we can't advance, because we're too busy focusing on just supporting people when they're doing ignorant things, And it just goes to show you, when you use your melanin as your ultimate authority and your past experiences, and you're claiming oppression and all of this stuff here, and that's all you have to go by, and you use that as justification for you to act out or lash out and do things like that, instead of the Bible, which a lot of black people reject nowadays. But when you don't have an ultimate authority and your melanin is put on this pedestal to where you're feeling like that you're God because you're black, then you start to see kind of like this kind of topsy-turvy type thing, to where, good is evil and evil is good now. And this is why, the black community is failing right now.